But that might be with like letting a person die, and I don't want to do that. Okay, let's work on getting this thing situated. So this thing is not pumping any polluted oxygen. I'll need to... What I could do is just move this pump further up here. Like, this is all polluted. Holy crap, 107 kilograms per tile polluted oxygen down here. If I burst this, then that thing would start pumping, but I might be screwed in the process. I don't know. What I could do is add a airlock up here, and then try that out. Let's get an airlock going, because that's what I want to try to burst into this pocket of a huge amount of gas. I guess we could start with this one, which is less. Morbs spawn from filled outhouses. Ooh, interesting. Because, yeah, having a bunch of morbs in here could potentially be useful. When the sign says they should be clean, seal them instead. Okay, let's put an outhouse back over here. Yeah, okay, I like this. You found the information on the form. That's good information. But yeah, if we can use morbs or whatever, then I think that we can just be pumping polluted oxygen in here, hopefully. Like right now, the levels are okay. We did just burst into that, so do we get any polluted oxygen down here? So we have regular oxygen right here. Polluted oxygen up here. And it is sort of working towards being polluted oxygen. Oh, we should have this gas pump go to the other side for that. So this is ventilation, gas pipe, gas vent. Delete that vent. Okay. So, oh yeah, we wanted to make an outhouse down here. And I want people to actually use the, I want to make sure that they don't leave with germs, so I'm just going to go back to having a little wash basin set up. So construct all this stuff, my friends. This is where our toilet used to be in the long ago. When we first started, this is where where we had it. It used to be sitting like right here instead, but it's still there. So we just need to pay attention for 15 visits. Okay, so we bursted that. Pipe block not pumping. Oh, you know what we could do is put a high pressure one up here. So it'll pump the oxygen out. And then eventually I think the polluted oxygen should make its way down here. "14 visits to the outhouse." So we'll just want to block, like, shut that door, lock that door once it's full. Since it's priority 5, they shouldn't really worry about trying to fix the pump at some point, I think. Is it possible for them to get across, or am I going to have to or actually... No, they can get in here. He's doing it. They're eventually going to make it there. Oh yeah, we still haven't finished this. We cleaned it up at some point, but we never... Can you unauthorize the clean? Let's see. Empty waste. Now, you can't tell it not to clean. But what I was thinking is if you put it low priority, then the clean task should be not done, probably. I think they'll still use it, hopefully. We'll have to see. So it said 13, priority 1. Oh, in jobs. Is there a... I think that'd be a maintenance task. So it'd either be disinfect or maintenance, probably. So it's not a specific job. But I'll put it at priority 1 and see if they use it. They might decide not to use it based on priority, though, and that would be unfortunate. But it is a possibility. Okay, so we could deconstruct these tiles. Add a ladder in here. Are there any pipes or anything in this water? No. So we can just do a deconstruct of all of this. Go, man, go. You got it. Alright, we need to build a new pump down here real quick. But we bought ourselves more time with a larger setup here. Plumbing, liquid pump. Deconstruct. Prioritize this little area at a 7. Get it up and running again. We've done it! We made our reservoir way bigger. Oh, the pitcher pump though. We screwed that up, so we'll have to make a new one if we want. What's even using pitcher pump water right now? Research, which we're not doing. Outhouses, but not outhouse, but the wash basin uses it. Yeah, we got to move this down. We can deconstruct this too. Yeah, we're just changing how this thing works now. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Got plenty of space in here now that we didn't have before. Our oxygen is looking amazing. Is this gas pump just not doing anything ever? Pipe blocked. How is the pipe blocked? Did I not connect anything correctly? This is connected to here. This is connected out here. This goes this way. This filter is for polluted oxygen. Is this broken in any manner? Oh! The gas bridge. The gas bridge was backwards. I hate when I do that. I do it way too often. Reverse that thing and it just doesn't work. Yay, the pump is pumping now. So we're pumping all the oxygen out of here. Because hopefully that makes room for the polluted oxygen to fall into this area. That's my hopes here, is that if I pump all the regular oxygen over here, and we're left with polluted oxygen. And everything will be great. I guess in this area, polluted oxygen is probably getting killed by hot air. Sort of. This is a big pocket of gas, so let's clear this out. And let's burst into these two. So we got this reservoir built. We can't actually get across there anymore, probably. We need ladders in here. Something like that should do the trick. Why no suit at North? Just because I didn't think about putting it up there. I've been kind of minimalistic with my suits. But it is going to be relatively dangerous up here, so getting suits might be a good idea up here. It's pretty hot, obviously, and there's a lot of polluted oxygen, so... That's not a bad idea. Scalding temperatures is hurting. Yeah. I got you, music kid. I understand. So let's see. How would we properly do this? We could change the entry point. Make this slightly different than we normally have it. Yeah, they'd get more oxygen. They wouldn't have to deal with polluted oxygen. It's scalding up here. So really, like, this area screams for having Atmos suits. So what we could do is just deconstruct, or let's make sure we're only deconstructing the ladder. I want this pump over here. Where am I going to do this from? I guess I could just go even further up. and then make it over here. So ventilation, what is it? Stations, exosuit. That's a checkpoint. We have 115 materials. Okay, so we're good for that. Or 1,115 or something like that. What I want to do is make a little water lock. So let's make a short one. I keep talking about how I can make a short one and I never do. So let's actually just make a short one. And we will have a exosuit dock times like 4. And a checkpoint. Not facing that direction. We got to do it the right direction, which is left. I guess we don't even need the thing to... I guess you do need it to be that high for them to be able to cross over here. So something like this. And we'd build the ladder up here. We'd clear this out. However we can. And then we'd have to... Well, we could put a tile just sticking out here so they can walk into the ladder that is there. And then we'd break this door once this is made. Plumbing, we want to dump water into here. Don't close or open this up yet. So something like that would work. All right. Let's get this prioritized. And we're going to make 4 suits. So let's build 4 Atmos suits. Okay, they're actually starting to get some polluted oxygen pumped down here. That's good news. Help our little dudes out. Our puffed friends. Stay puffed friends. Can we make... I want to break into here. Because that's a decent amount of polluted oxygen as well. Why are you guys always going up here anyway? What do you want from up here? What is your goal? I want to prioritize that side. Do you have some automation? The only automation I've rigged up so far is this. I have my polymer press stopping itself from overheating, basically. So it's been slowly making plastic, but real slow because every time it gets above 100 degrees here, I shut off the polymer press. I haven't tried more automation yet. I don't know what I would do with the automation. I mean, I could shut things off with gas pressure or something like that, potentially. But beyond that, I'm not real sure what I would do. How's this pump looking? Yeah, I saw someone with a setup where they had something like 4. They had a whole bunch of the automatic airlock doors, and then they had a system where like it would close the outside ones, close an interior one, and then like there was a bunch of like 3 tiles of water. It was like a 2x3 thing of water, and it would just switch on each layer of doors to force the water up, and that would crush the gas, I guess. Which is not how things work, but that's still pretty cool. The fact that you can get rid of the gases is interesting. The only gas I would consider getting rid of in my base is chlorine. I could rig up a system to just start nuking chlorine. I don't even know where my... am I done with chlorine? Where'd it go? It seems like the chlorine destroyed itself somehow. Carbon dioxide. There actually... So, Rayless, there used to be a bunch of bad gases down here, but I was pumping it and filtering it out. But the chlorine is just gone now. Gases shouldn't be able to just disappear like that, but they do have bugs where, like, people are saying, like, the electrolyzers don't, like, they potentially accidentally destroy the hydrogen they're supposed to output in a lot of cases. So they have some issues with their gas setup. Which is fine. They're still in development, working things out, doing regular releases of stuff. Oh, I never set this one to take water. Why does it say this is unreachable? This is not unreachable. You shouldn't need to get above it to get it, but whatever, we'll clear this out. This isn't unreachable, though. The game is just wrong. Oh, yeah, good call. I completely forgot about it. 6 visits remaining. I don't know if people have been using it, and it got cleaned up eventually. We did prioritize it at a 1, so there's no way it should have been cleaned up. Our little buddies are still doing fine. There's plenty of polluted oxygen for them. We burst our way into here, so that released... Oh, it's slowly releasing some more. I guess if I clear this out better. I'll get rid of that so that they're actually able to move around. Can we dig this up at a priority of 6? I want to make some room down here. We have a wart seed that we could try to toss up here to make the water that's trickling down a little cooler. We got one down here to make the water slightly cooler. It's very hot up here. Where would we put it if we wanted it? Right around here, maybe? There's a lot of coldness right here. They're getting rid of this stuff. I like that I gave them ladder orders here, but to jump across, but they're just leaving the platform. Whatever. It's weird that this like, the regular water seems to be prioritized to getting over on the right for some reason. The polluted water just seems to want to congregate over here. You'd think it would mix a little more, but I guess not. I would like this Wheezewort to not get enveloped again. It's about to, though. Yeah, there we go. So let's try to put the seeds up here, maybe. This spot is much less likely to cause problems. We can put like one right here and then one like right here. And I think it might help out a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if it will or not. I want to give it a shot and see how it does for cooling things. Oh. Is this auto bottling? You guys can do it. I know it's hot up here. It'll be less hot once we drop some of these things in here. Oh my god, the water is getting so full over here. The scalding warning. It always terrifies me. I'm sorry, my friends, that I'm making you get in scalding water. We've made all our Exo or Atmos suits up here. So I guess as far as things go, we should rig up our power for this. What is this? 240, 240, 240. We'd need another power thing over here. Let's see. Let's throw this wire along here. And then we need to get our big wire up here. Big boy wires. And it's gonna go here. Power station. Please build this and this. And then we need this thing to wire our friends here. That's what we wanted. So that's wired, but we needed it to be ventilated as well with a fresh oxygen supply. Our oxygen is pretty strong, even though it's going everywhere. Like, we've got it going to multiple stations from one thing, and it's actually handling it okay. I'm not actually concerned about it, but it's slightly surprising.